Field mill for this entertaining derby, but the match was dominated by the scoring prowess of one man, Jamie Forrester. For just over a quarter of an hour played, Lincoln's Lee Frecklington was brought down clumsily by Alex John-Baptiste. There wasn't much doubt that it was worthy of a penalty. It rounded off some good build-up play. And so began the Jamie Forrester show. He got the first of his goals with a confident finish. The Lincoln second was a little bit tasty. Ryan Amu set up the cross, which found Forrester. But Johnny Mullins is likely to be regretting his decision not to challenge Forrester, who then unleashed a great strike. Keeper Carl Muggleton had no chance. Forrester's effort had power, pace and precision. It only took 29 minutes for Forrester to complete his first treble for the Imps, and again they were helped by some unconvincing Mansfield defending. Ryan Amu once more set up Forrester. He at the second attempt managed to get the ball over the line. The Imps travel well. 9 of their 11 points so far this season have been amassed away from Sincil Bank. In the second half, Mansfield rallied and caused the visitors some problems, notably when Simon Brown got free, only to be denied by Alan Marriott twice. But then in his haste to clear his lines, Lee Beavers brought down Michael Boulding and another spot kick was given. Again, it was an easy decision to give after Beavers had gone to ground so early. But Alan Marriott wasn't going to be beaten easily, as Richie Barker found to his cost. There were in fact 4 penalties in this game. The third came when Lincoln's Paul Mayo escaped from Matty Hamshaw, but was fouled by Johnny Mullins. Mullins, at fault for the second goal, can have few complaints that this decision went against him. There wasn't much doubt who would take it. Forrester was able to net his 4th of the game after only 49 minutes. But then the Stags showed some impressive resilience to make sure that the match didn't just peter out. Simon Brown's effort made its way to sub Danny Reed. He was onside and made it 4-1. A clever finish right between the keeper's legs from Reed, and it looked to be a consolation goal. But Peter Shirtliff's team had a sting in their tail, and with a minute left, Simon Brown's cross was handled by Lee Frecklington, and the 4th penalty of this absorbing game was gifted. It was the softest of touches from Frecklington, but it was enough to be noticed. Having squandered 1, Richie Barker again stood up to take the kick. This time he scored to make it Mansfield 2, Lincoln 4.
Massiveness. Jamie Forrester opened the scoring from City's first attack. They never looked back. In the space of a dozen minutes, the match was won. Forrester, chopped down by Ross Flitney, saw the keeper booked, and then increased the punishment himself. With Barnet still reeling, Scott Kerr's free kick caused havoc, fingers pointing at the goalkeeper again, as Lee Beavers deflected home number 3. The home side were booed off at half-time and did nothing to improve the mood. When Lee Frecklington was sent flying after the break, Forrester wrapped up his second hat-trick of the season. The final blow was saved for the final kick. Deep into stoppage time, Leon Metten scored his first ever league goal, sharp at the far post, to wrap up a very convincing victory.
With the most prolific side in the top 4 divisions. First, Jamie Forrester was on target. After that, Mark Stallard popped up to slip in the second, but Lincoln were only just warming up for what was to come. Alan Goodall then had the temerity to stick one in for Rochdale, which narrowed the scoreline and must have got them really fired up, especially Jamie Forrester. He got the first of his next 2 goals before half-time, and with a little help from the opposition. Then, after a cup of tea, he made it a hat-trick of hat-tricks this season, and it's only October. By the way, if you're lost, the score by now was 4-1. It just didn't let up. Jeff Hughes followed up with Lincoln's 5th. That matched their tally last weekend, and the crowd wanted more. Mark Stallard gave them some. That was his 2nd of the afternoon. And then Jeff Hughes got another 2, and in case you've lost count or support Rochdale, here's the final score. Lincoln 7, Rochdale 1.